What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Rideshare Hub. My name is Greg Wave. So I wanted to give you guys a video on what is like the best type of car you could be using for ride sharing. So I'm going to start actually telling a story. I have a buddy who has a black Escalade, and it has like all black leather interiors. So he qualified for Uber XL as well as Uber Black. And he has actually given an $800 ride before. It was like a massive surge for Uber, and he got a XL, and I think he told me he got like XL and Black. It was like the ride was qualified for both. And then on top of it, it was like a 45-mile ride, and so it was an $800 charge. So not all of us can afford, a car as nice as an Escalade. I know I can't. I don't even think I could get approved to finance one. But if you do have a vehicle like that, that is a very good option to drive because you qualify for Black, XL, and just Uber X, as well as Lyft XL and whatever Lyft calls it. That's going to be a really good route. But in general, for the average person who's going to be doing this, so like for me, I've always gone the fuel efficient route. My personal vehicle, I drive a Nissan Altima. It gets like something like 32 miles to the gallon, so really good gas mileage. That's obviously the biggest priority if you're not going that route. If you're driving a bigger vehicle, like a big SUV or something, you should only be doing it for the XL. One thing that blows my mind is occasionally I see pickup trucks driving, and if they only have 5 seats, they're just getting the standard rides. I don't understand how they're like seeing the value in that. So I would avoid using a pickup truck. I mean, I think the only scenario where you use a vehicle that's bad on gas mileage is like the scenario I listed earlier. If it's for Uber XL, Uber Black, any of the things where you're making more money. But if you're not, don't be driving a gas hog. That makes literally no sense at all. So going the Prius route, the fuel efficient route, I do know a guy who drives a Tesla and he crushes it, because he doesn't spend any money on gas at all. And I initially thought that he would get really screwed over by needing to charge it, but he told me that in general what he noticed is that he really only does, I think he told me he gets something like 300 miles a day on a full charge. So in general, if he just does a part-time day, he rarely does any more miles than that. So he goes home, charges his vehicle, drives it the next day. I mean, he's just making crazy profit because he has no expenses. So obviously, if you can drive a fully electric vehicle or like a primarily electric vehicle, that is going to be your best bet, because you will make all the more money not having to spend it on gas and all that crap. So in general, guys, definitely go the fuel efficient route. For me, the car I'm renting is a Kia Soul. It gets pretty good gas mileage as well. And if you're renting a car, definitely, do a fuel efficient rental. If they're trying to give you like an SUV, I just wouldn't do it. But yeah, the fuel efficient cars are always going to be the way to go. Definitely want something with trunk space. The one thing I hate about the Kia Soul is it doesn't have a lot of trunk space. But the seats do go down. I don't know if you guys can kind of see, and you can fit a lot of stuff. So if you have one passenger, it's great, because they could have 5 suitcases and you put the back seats down, it fits easily. But the issue for me has always relied when I have like 2 or 3 people I pick up from the airport. Usually all their bags don't fit, so I can get 2 in the trunk and like 2 in the front seat, and then they're crammed in the back, and it's kind of annoying to have to do it that way. But the key is finding something that's pretty good on gas, has lots of trunk space, and has some decent bells and whistles to kind of, entice people. I really like my Altima because it has a huge trunk. It's good on gas. It's also got Bluetooth and all the things that, you know, people like for picking music or whatever it is. So that's my video, guys. In general, the best and safest route you can go is fuel efficiency, because you do a ton of driving. All right, you put a lot of miles on a vehicle. So if it's electric, it's going to be better. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel. We got some more content coming for you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and go kill it.